Welcome to KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti. KREM 2 now has an update on the Moscow murder case. Newly released court documents are revealing that police in the Moscow murders are asking for more information from several big tech companies. The new search warrants were obtained over the summer and are asking for the suspect in this case, Brian Koberger's customer information on Amazon, Apple, and PayPal. Prosecutors previously asked Amazon for information related to knife-related purchases in December of last year. We at KREM 2 first told you about this warrant back in March. In the new warrants, prosecutors then asked Amazon for a wider search history that includes items he may have looked at but not purchased. Documents show police are asking for that customer information both during the month of the murders, but also months before Koberger even moved to Washington State. Koberger was originally scheduled to go on trial next Tuesday. However, that has been delayed for an unknown amount of time. You can find more on this story. We have it all posted on KREM.com. It is just 1 minute past noon right now. Thomas Patrick is outside at the KREM 2 Outdoor Weather Center. Thomas, what can you let us know about this afternoon?
Yeah, and while the last couple days have been soaking wet, today is a lot different. In fact, it's actually quite a lot of sunshine out here. Some fair weather cumulus clouds just dotting the skies, but there are some dark bases to that cloud cover. So really at any moment, we think that some of those clouds could start raining on us. You can certainly see the onshore of moisture coming in from the west. And here's that peppering cloud cover to the east. But you can tell how sunny it is just because the shadow is on this side of the camera and the sun is actually quite bright right over eastern Washington. You see a little bit of some showers here, and you see a little bit of some showers in north central Idaho. So really at any point today, we could see some rain, though it is a little bit more likely between the hours of about 5 p.m. through about 9 or 10 o'clock into the evening hours. So that'll be our best chance for any scattered showers that we see today. Next couple days, still some smaller chances. So we'll go over those most likely time frames and what to expect for this upcoming weekend, which will mark the first day of October.
A heated Board of Trustees meeting last night for the North Idaho College. Board members introducing a measure to censure trustee Tari Zimmerman. She has been accused of revealing sensitive information about the college to the public. She responded to the motion with a statement. Here is some of what she had to say.
I have been talked over, dismissed, shushed, and disrespected and gavelled more times than I can count. In addition, in recent emails, I have been told that information material to the college will not be shared with me, which violates my rights in accordance with the case law discussed above and prevents me from doing my job as an elected trustee on this board.
So to give you some context, a censure is just a formal statement of disapproval. It does not impact Zimmerman's position on the board. In the end, trustees voted to table the motion for a later date. Zimmerman has served on the board since November of 2022. This is a developing story, and you can follow us right now on KREM.com, and of course, all our social channels as well. Happening today, the Susie Stevens Memorial Bike Trail will officially open to the public. A ribbon-cutting ceremony is going to take place at Finch Arboretum this afternoon. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones went to the trail to explain what this new addition will mean to the community.
Yeah, I mean, this is a project that's been years in the making, and the people who have made it come to life, they're extremely proud to see what this trail is bringing to the community, because who it honors, Susie Stevens, she's a Spokane native. She used to ride her bike all the time. She loved being outdoors, and she was also an advocate for bicycle safety. But tragically, back in 2002, Susie lost her life in St. Louis, Missouri, as she was on a crosswalk when a bus hit her. Since that day, her mother, Nancy, has made it her mission to honor the legacy of her daughter. That includes planting hundreds of trees across the globe, reaching every single continent on this planet except for Antarctica. The bus company responsible for Susie's death paid damages to her family, and with that money, Nancy donated a portion of it to the city of Spokane, creating the Susie Stevens Trail, and we got a chance to speak with her mother in August.
And I decided that a trail in her hometown with her name on it would always be there. And so I donated the money, and now 6 years later, we're finally getting started on it.
So it's been a long time coming, but today's ribbon cutting is set for 1 p.m. right here at the intersection of West Woodland Boulevard and D Street. This is just phase 1 of the trail that includes an 8-foot wide path. And once it's officially complete, the trail will be nearly a mile long, and it'll also connect Fish Lake Trail. But for now, reporting in Spokane County, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
We do have an update for you this afternoon. Washington Governor Jay Inslee's planned visit to Spokane has been canceled. Washington officials saying he tested positive for COVID-19. He is still expected to meet with community leaders, students, and families virtually for the annual Governor's Industry Safety and Health Conference. That's where he'll be talking about the latest trends in workplace safety. Also today, the brand new One Spokane Stadium is hosting its first set of games. Up to 5,100 fans will be able to pack the stands this afternoon for a 4 p.m. soccer match. That'll be between Shadle Park and Pullman. Then right after that, North Central would take on Clarkston for the first football game, again at this new stadium. So if you are planning to go to any of the games this week, there are some things you need to know before you go. First, getting there doesn't need to be difficult. The stadium can easily be reached using public transportation. However, if you choose to drive, parking for Spokane Public Schools events, that is free in some of the lots, including A, B, and D at the Spokane Arena. However, there is a clear bag policy, meaning no backpacks are allowed. As for tickets, single tickets will be $5 for students and $10 for adults. Kids younger than high school can attend for free with an adult.